Hello ladies and gentlemen, Brock the Best here, coming back to you with another video. Isn't this the first video of 2021? I'm pretty sure it is. Last time I made a video for you guys, I'm pretty sure it was the last week of December, actually, yeah. Wasn't it that, like, pretty sure it was like that Saturday or so, or the Sunday. Anyways, last time I made a video was last week of December, so it's been pretty crazy. Thought that I made a video last week, but yeah, it's 2021. A lot of crazy stuff is happening. We're not going to get into all that stuff, you know. A lot of different things, people, you know, going crazy, but it's just alright. Whatever it is, 2021 is going to be a different year. Let's hope that it's good. I know that 2020, in reflect, 2020 might have been the craziest year of at least our lives. If you're my age, this generation, it was probably the craziest year of our lives. Some of the most eventful stuff happened in that year. But, you know, at least if you look past all that stuff and you're in the game of action figure collecting like me, 2020 was probably one of the best years for action figure collecting that there's ever been. Ton of new releases. They weren't from the new movies, and I'm not saying that because I hate the new films. I'm saying that because usually whenever the new films get released, they just take up all of the new characters from that film. They just take up all the spaces on the shelves, and we don't get figures that we wanted. But 2020, we got a lot of figures in retrospect that we've been wanting for a long time, like Cad Bane, Kit Fisto, Count Dooku, bunch of clones, Ahsoka, the Clone Wars version. So you know, it was a good year. It was a good year for action figure collectors that year. But it's 2020, and we're ringing in the new year. We have basically two waves that are out right now, plus an exclusive for Black Series. We have the Jar Jar Wave 28, I believe, with Moff Gideon, Rey, Quill, and Greef Karga, and then we have the Archive Wave. So I thought that I'd just come to y'all today really quickly, just in the morning. This is probably the earliest I've ever uploaded. I usually upload or record in the evening, but thought that I'd come to you guys because I got something through the mail today, and I also figured that I'd show y'all, you know, what's been happening. My shelves look terrible because these past 2 weeks going back to school, you know, haven't had a lot of time to work on this stuff, do all that stuff. My Marvel Legends shelf, I just rearranged it and it's already falling apart. Some of the people over here, they're tumbling over. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm not even using my ring light right now. I'm using the ladder that I have to use to get to the top shelf and reach the back there because the ring light is currently downstairs and I won't have to go get it. But the point is, yeah, I figured that I'd come to y'all with a quick upload and show y'all some stuff that I got. So we're going to start with the bread and butter of this video. Today morning, I went outside, went to go check the mail. It was kind of drizzling out, and I live in Georgia, about northern Georgia, so it was drizzling with some snow. Pretty nice to see the snow fall. Went out there, there was a package for my sister. My sister, I asked her to order something for me off of eBay because, you know, this is a long story. I would have ordered it myself, but she had money that she owed me, and she was like, you know what, instead of me just sending it to your account, why don't I get you one of those figures that you said that you wanted? And I was just like, okay. There was one exclusive set that I've had my eyes on for a while now. This one came out several years ago. First couple years of the Black Series, actually. And it is the Entertainment Earth Imperial Forces 4-pack. Now, this is actually absolutely incredible. The presentation here is so nice. I actually got this for below what it retailed for back then. Back then, it retailed for $100 on Entertainment Earth website. You add that with shipping, it's about $109. Got this for 90 bucks. She paid for it $90, so $10 difference, $10 subtracted. That's pretty good, actually. I would have paid $100 for this, but actually no, I wouldn't have. But that's just the point. Got this on a little bit of a sale, and there they are. They actually all look incredible. Yes, this is using the old Stormtrooper molds, but all of these guys, this just looks incredible. Like, look at that. Look at the weathering on that Sand Trooper. That looks better than the Remnant Stormtrooper to me. And the Crimson Stormtrooper, Lieutenant Oxyso, and R2-Q5. Now, the funny thing about this set is that half of the figures from here are made up. This Crimson Stormtrooper, this doesn't actually exist in the Legends continuity. This Crimson Stormtrooper was basically, they created some Legends version of it or some, you know, extended universe, that other character of it because of this set. And the same thing happens for Lieutenant Oxyso. Lieutenant Oxyso, quote-unquote, appeared in the original trilogy during the Battle of Yavin. But actually, once this exclusive set was made with Lieutenant Oxyso's name, they just figured, like, might as well... I don't know why they didn't just name this Imperial Pilot, but they just figured, I guess, might as well, you know, just give it a name, and then we can say it was inside of the original trilogy, and then kind of like the fandom kind of wrote that in. So this figure basically created a whole nother character in the canon, or retconned a whole nother character. I wouldn't really say it's retcon because he was never named. I don't know. RTQ5 came from somewhere. I don't know. Didn't read about that. But he looks incredible. Basically, evil R2-D2. And the Sam Trooper is just like an incredibly detailed Stormtrooper. Look at that weathering. I don't know if y'all can see it that well because I don't have my ring light, but there it is. So yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. What else? Oh, right. So, I think it was actually the day that I talked to y'all. Maybe it was the day before. I don't remember. But around that time, I had ordered some stuff off of GameStop Online because they were having an end of the year sale. And they were selling battle droids and several other figures for incredibly low prices. And it was actually incredible. I snagged this Luke Skywalker in Yavin the Skywalker Strikes Luke Skywalker for 16 bucks with all these accessories. It retails for $34, $30 actually on Hasbro Pulse's website. So yeah, retails for $30, got it for 16. I think that's really good. And then I got it with two other battle droids that were both only $11 actually. $11 for some battle droids. So I got two other battle droids. So they're sitting up there next to Grievous and Luke Skywalker's up here. So yeah, that's all good. And I'll get to this. Let me do this guy. Okay, so basically the Mandalorian did show off a new it did come with Hasbro did show off a new Mandalorian speeder bike. Basically this exact speeder bike, this exact model of the Scout Trooper, but you know, it's all white and stuff with the Mandalorian and its battle damage and all that good stuff. And yes, I did pick that up. I have that one up there. But I really did want a classic speeder bike because, like, I always had my eyes on this piece. Never really found the time to pick it up because, you know, once you get into mid-year, that's when a lot of the newer stuff comes out. So you don't really have time to backtrack. But January is when you can really backtrack on Star Wars. Some of the stuff kind of loses some price and, you know, some of the older stuff kind of goes down in a little bit of value. So you can start to get some of the older stuff. This guy was actually rising in value pretty quickly. Before he was $50 loose, now he's heading towards $70 actually. So yeah, that's insane. But I got this because one guy was selling it loose, but it had some pieces missing. Like it doesn't have little like pedals on the legs. Doesn't have some other stuff. The biker scout guy, he doesn't have his pistol. But he was selling the speeder bike like that loose, and you know what? He was only selling this for about $34, so I figured that, you know, yes, I've been wanting this piece for a long time. Don't care if it doesn't have the leg pedals. I'm getting it. And it didn't come with the stand either, so I'm using one of the figure stands that I use for, like, Flying Poses figures. And it actually works pretty well on this shelf, and it looks incredible, too. I really like how this one looks. I love the speeder bikes. I love getting more vehicles into the collection, but... whew, yes, finally found that guy for a good price. And then... just about the last, this January, this is probably the busiest January I've ever had. After this, I'm only going to be looking for 2 more figures and then I'm done. I'm saving money. So, on the 6th, you know, we all know what happened on the 6th, but on the 6th, I actually called Target when I woke up. Called Target. The guy, he said that he had some Jar Jar Binks in stock. I was just like, hey, can you run the CCPI for me? He's just like, yeah, bro, we got that in the back. It's a restricted item, so we only give it out 1 per customer. And I was just like, oh man, that's cool. So can you put one on hold for me? And he was just like, yeah, bro, I got you. This is the same exact Target that I called to get my Mandalorian build-up pack, might I add, by the way. So he was just like, yeah, I got you. Called the electronics. He went to the back. He went to go pick it up. and he said, I got it on hold for you, just tell me when you want to come pick it up, you know, within 24 hours, and yeah, I can hand it over to you. And I was just like, let's go, sick. Pulled up to the Target, and then basically went to the electronics where the guy was holding it for me. He pulled it out of the exact same drawer that he had my Mando build-up pack at too. And that's how I got Jar Jar Binks. He's standing up there as well. Y'all will be able to see him in a second, but there he is. He's hitting a lot of retailers right now, so y'all can keep an eye out for him. But I think by far the biggest purchase that I've had this year so far, and we're not even 2 weeks in. Well, technically I did buy half this stuff last year, but the biggest purchase I've had in 2021 was... Oh my gosh. Look at these boxes, so slippery. Yeah. These four. The Wave 28, the full assortment of Wave 28 besides the armor. I picked all four of these people up from GameStop.com actually. They had all four in stock, and I've been looking for this wave for a while actually. I've been looking for it ever since the 20th when it was first spotted in Target. Called a bunch of Targets, they never said that they got it, and then I called about a week later and they said, yeah, we got it in last week just before you called, and I was just like, but what? So, yeah, I got these, and I ended up getting the variant Rey with the lightsaber that's gray instead of like the tan one or brown one, so that's actually really cool. And got all four of these people with their nice art, so my shelf is actually really coming along this early on in the year. But with that being said, that's about everything that I've gotten so far, and that's a lot. This is the most amount of figures I've ever picked up in the start of a year. Like, this is the biggest kickoff to the year I've ever had, and I need to save money for the stuff that's coming on later. This is January, you know, a bunch of backtracking, a bunch of getting old stuff that's on sale, so you gotta take advantage of that. And I did, and I'm really happy to unbox this actually. Okay. Oh, also, y'all like my shirt? It's a pretty cringy. It's a Tide shirt, but it supporting cancer actually. Relay for Life, find a cure for cancer. So, gotta rep that up, guys. Just quickly showing off that shirt. I know it's pretty colorful. I usually wear like blackish shirts. So yes, but here is the new set. I was going to actually unbox this, but this video is running along kind of long. But you know what, I might actually double upload today because I think I'm about to go out, not really on a hunt, but I'm about to go to some stores because I'm about to head towards Gainesville. I don't know, do some stuff, but I'm about to go out today. So, it's going to be my first time actually going out in a little bit, ever since, yeah, no, ever since the Target actually. But yeah, this stuff, that's actually really cool. So guys, go out there, go find your figures, go enjoy your families, but actually... No, I wouldn't suggest going out hunting, never mind. Don't go find your figures. But if you're going out to go get essentials, because this coronavirus really is ramping up, if you're going out to go find some essentials, definitely pass by the toy aisle. I'm about to go out to go grocery shopping because we need to restock over here. But yeah, stay safe out there most importantly. Order off of online because I know that a lot of y'all love the thrill of the hunt. Believe me, I do too. But honestly, over this quarantine, I've found it to be really rewarding just like actually seeing the package outside, knowing that it's yours. You open it up and then you take off the bubble wrap, take off the paper, then you see what you want inside, and then you just pull it out of the cardboard. It doesn't feel bad at all. It might not be as thrilling as a hunt, but it's definitely not as boring as, I don't know, them just throwing your figures at you when you come into the house. But yeah, guys, have a good one. And I'll see you all later. Rock the best out. I need to stop saying that. It sounds cringy. I need to come up with a new outro that doesn't make me sound like I have as big as an ego. But I'll see you all later. Stay safe. Take care.